Hey everyone, let's go on a camping adventure today. We're going to be building the Friendship Camper Van Adventure by Lego Friends. This is set number 42663. Contains 778 pieces. Retails $459.99, and this set was provided by the Lego Group for early review. Thank you, Lego. Who doesn't like going camping? Well, I can think of a bunch of people that I know in person, but that's essentially what we're going to be building today. So we've got looks like a nice aqua blue camper that opens up. We get some accessories and some mini dolls. And the mini dolls, let me read off the box here. We'll just bring the box to you. Would be better. So we have the Ferret, Liann, Autumn, and Olly. Okay, that looks like a nice bunch. And who would take their Ferret camping is beyond me. But that's what we're going to be focusing on today. In addition, we have a set of stickers, and yikes, that's a lot for this. And 6 number bags. And I'm going to probably break this down into 2 installments because sitting here for about 800 pieces is a bit killer. So we're not going to do that. And I've been reading some of the comments. A lot of you said, or a few of you have told me that you like the friend sets. They're more colorful than the city sets. I'm not going to disagree with you. Oh, look, we got the map, the Heart Lake City map. So we're getting ready to go camping. Well, where's the campground at? Oh, there it is right there. Well, it looks like everybody's a long ways away. Well, Olly's probably the closest. But Autumn's got a long ways to walk. And then Liann is the one that's walking on the line. And then she's the first one. Okay, well, got these bags here. It does come with a brick separator, which is even better. And let me make sure that we do have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's build it. Starting with bag 1. Okay, and I like doing the camping ones. They're always fun to do. Let me situate my camera here a bit better so we can kind of get in here. Okay, much better. Okay, my usual song and dance. These videos are just for fun. I'm not a professional product reviewer, so don't construe them as such. And basically, we're just going to build the set, see how well the quality goes. Scores start off at 10. I chip away any things that just kind of make the set not so appealing. So right now, it's a perfect 10 because obviously we start with the brick separator. So at least we have the tool here. All right, let's start putting together a mini doll. So it looks like the bag number 1 is accessories. Now, I can tell you this is probably not going to be a group build, so obviously you won't be able to collaborate with a friend, but we really don't know yet. Oh, look at those coral pants. Now, if you got lost in the forest, okay, we found the ferret. I know some people hate the Friends animal figures, but if we don't have a regular Lego replacement or one of it, then it's fine. So there's Liann right there. Looks better with the wig on. And that's it for her. So it looks like she likes snowboarding, or not snowboarding, my bad, skateboarding, painting, and she likes to eat sweets. Okay, well, who doesn't? All right. Sounds like the same traits I have. And then now we are doing the bicycle. Now, these videos may take time to do. Some people say I build slow. Remember, I'm showing how to put the stuff together. I'm doing building strategies and stuff like that. So, yeah. And it's these dreaded bikes. So I always take the brick separator and I pry this a little bit and I try to wiggle the wheels in. I've had the pegs on them break off in the past, and yeah, that's never good. So I got that wheel on there. This one here is, the fork is not too bad. You can just split it with your finger, or just take the brick separator and just kind of wiggle that in there a little bit. You know, Jay, you're complicating it. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of beveled, but it's not beveled to the point. So we may be spinning 3 hours trying to put the wheels on the bike. I wish these came pre-made, would be better, but they do not. All right, got that on there. Okay, we survived the bite. And no, we're not done yet. We got to put accessories on the bike like a stud flower and a headlight. And wow, this bike's actually got the normal handlebars. You know? Oh no, it has the regular ones, the Friends type. Well, at least it's got the stud on the back to fix the helmet. We got to use this. We got to use the aggressive skater helmets. I think all of us guys had those back in the 90s. You were considered not cool enough if you weren't wearing your helmet, but it's better than knocking your noggin on a curb somewhere and not remembering much. And then she sits on the bike while the Ferret is just sitting in the road. All right, well, that's it for that. So the minifigure and the bike will be indexed. Okay, now it looks like we're moving on to the table and chairs. So let's get on to that there. And everything's kind of subtle, but if you noticed, there's not a lot of pink in these sets anymore. Lego Friends has kind of toned it down. I was reading some of the comments on my main channel, as well as on here, and some of you told me you prefer the Friends. I'm not going to disagree with you. The color scheme of the old Friends sets was just awful, but they were good for rare pieces, you know, oddball colors. Now it's more of, it's toned down. So Lego Friends now have pretty much have gotten to the point of, well, these are obviously meant to be picked up with long fingernails. They're pretty much normal colors at this point. But it's not so normal that it's muted. Okay, we got tiles. We got to make 4 of these. Okay, that comes in medium nougat. Make a great, well, if that was kind of, almost looks like a taco shell. And yeah, so far the set's pretty interesting. It's got colors. I mean, I did one the other day. I'm trying to think what I did. I do so many sets, I can't remember them all. That one I think had color. Oh, and today is December 28, 2024. We're getting close to the end of the year. And yeah, trying to find that one. There it is. So before we can even go camping, we got to get all the gear ready to go. So I'm assuming that these fold out for the legs. May have to snag this for my campground. The camper, I don't know. It looks kind of big on the box, but I'll tell you, the first impressions of the set, it looks really good. So I'm hoping. So that's a pretty compact table. Then it shows that these fold out. And there you go. That's always cool. And then they show you to fold it up again and put the accessories on the table. Well, we'll leave it folded out because I got to set it up and I want to have to keep messing with it. We got 3 mugs. At least all the mugs in here are different colors. They're not just bland, just your common colors. And now we got to make some sandwiches. Who doesn't love having sandwiches while you're camping? The ones that, you know, like Subway quality, but no, I'm not sponsored by Subway, but that kind of quality. Fresh fruits or fresh vegetables, meat, all that stuff you like on your sandwich, and you're camping, which is even better. So this is I have this and I have the city camper. So we're going to be going camping twice this year, maybe 3 times with my custom campground, because I got some campers I want to put on an exhibit. And it looks like we're just building sandwiches at this point. Well, we got 3 guests here. We can't just leave them out. What would you be putting pink in here for, huh? Is somebody here like raw meat or something? Or is that supposed to be like ham? I mean, it's pink, like pork. I have no clue. And then now we got to build the chairs for it. Hey, at least we're going camping. I mean, it's not my type of camping, but we're doing it, you know? I mean, that's the whole point about these. And these chairs are very simple, too, so... I don't know if the dolls would fit in there. Let's try and see real quick. Will she fit in there if we slide her in? I want to sit down. No, her feet hit it. Alright, well, that doesn't work. We've got 2 of them. So I guess this is, you could just always have them sit by the side like that, too. And, boy, my stomach's growling. I had breakfast this morning, too. And that's it for the seating accommodations. And yeah, I'll slide that off to the side here with everything else. It looks like today we're just doing accessories. All right, now we're doing the greenery here, which is for the trees and stuff. Okay. Not a whole lot of parts here. This is as much of a forest as we're going to get. I like the new Lego pieces. You can make some nice, good spruce trees out of. But for me, I would need probably about 20 bins of these to make a decent forest. I'm slowly obtaining these. Very slowly. I think I bought a few of them, but usually I'm just trying to collect as whatever I can just for future projects. This step's got a lot of parts. Just be very careful here. It's a lot of little stuff. And 2 stud flowers that are lime green. I could always use stud flowers. I don't care what color they are because they have the old ones called bracelets. These are just called 1x1 flower. That's what Lego calls them. So we'll call them as that. I don't know what this is for here. I'm also working on some other things today. I'm editing a video, a review, well, a build installment. I can't talk about it because the set hadn't been released, so if it hasn't, the embargo date hasn't been lifted, I cannot talk about it. But it was a build that I was not interested in, but it's really good. Really good. So at least that has been known. Alright. Okay, so it's got like a little hole in the back or underneath the tree. I think that's what we're building here. Used to go camp and you'd see those squirrel holes in the ground. And if you're in the foothills, those were rattlesnake holes. You have to be really careful. Always good to read up on a certain area before you go camping. Alright, now we got to build the trees. Looks like these are going to be kind of on the flimsy side. But I like camping. I like the outdoors. I don't know, I just like it. I like the smell of things. It's very soothing, and I'm with a bunch that just doesn't like camping at all. Camping, unfortunately, has to. If it doesn't have a bar close by, they are not interested. And to me, I want to be far away from technology because I'm in front of the computer all the time, and it's never fun to do that. Why do you think I do Lego? Because I'm not in front of the computer. except and the only screen I see right now is the viewfinder, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the nose thing goes on the top there, and then this one sits right here. So imagine if I adapted these ideas here for trees, if I can get it in there. There we go. Imagine if I use that in my forest, I could fill in some of the smaller spots as small spruce pine tree saplings. So Lego gives you just enough here for inspiration for this. And you know, Lego, they do have these in brown. Yep, I've been reading a lot of comments. There's a lot more guys starting to get into the Friends theme. And, you know, we got the mini figures in the regular Lego line. You got mini dolls and Lego Friends. And it's like, why doesn't Lego just make the best of both worlds is beyond me. Oh, they left this one kind of open here. Let me look. Oh. So we just fill it all up with leaves. Sometimes it's hard to tell. These things are kind of flimsy. I don't like using candlestick holders. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of holding it like this, straight out. And my hands are in the way, I'm sorry, but like that. And I'm looking at it saying, okay, I'm missing a piece here. We'll just fill this one in here. And that's how I do my trees. And just keep filling it in until it looks good. See, now that looks pretty good. And then now I think the nose cone goes on the top of the tree, because they don't have any smaller branches. And this one goes here. How it goes on that. And pretty much that's it for that one. I may need to turn on the ring light here, but I'm pretty satisfied so far with the build, and that was just that with the accessories. That's what we have remaining for bag one. I'm dropping stuff on the floor here. But I'm pretty pleased with the build quality so far. Just seems average so far. Let me get this up here. And I would set it up like this, but I'll save that for the last part of the thing. But that's what that looks like. And honestly, that's pretty good for just a little piece. Now just imagine we built a couple hundred of these at different heights. You could really get a nice, good forest. All right, let's move on to bag two, and I'm not bored with this set. Now, I remember getting a comment, why are my scores so high on my reviews? Remember, anything that's a 7 or below is pretty bad. 8 and above is, 8 is okay, 9 is pretty good. And even if it's a set that I may not like, I may keep my interest. All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, whew, I thought we had to tie a string or something. We got a rubber band. Let's pull that out, set that there. And aqua blue, that's the color of this thing. I kind of want to see how hideous this is built compared to mine. I base my RVs and campers off of real floor plans. So that's where I come up with the ideas from. Ooh. Thought I ripped my book. And we got a picture hanger. What on earth are we going to use that in here for? Hang the camper on the wall? We don't know yet. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the base. So I'm going to be indexing these videos accordingly. I know some of you have mentioned, one of you specifically said you like the videos indexed, the chapter markings. So I'm going to continue doing that on these. Some videos I may not go so crazy because we're spending maybe 30-40 minutes on one section. I'm not going to, I could just index each piece, but man, that would just be a brutal thing to do. But But this one here looks really fun to put together. So far I'm pretty pleased. It's still at a 10. We got 5 more bags, so a lot of things can still fail. Like scratch pieces, missing pieces. Well, we can't blame that there's a missing brick separator. That's here. Here's the deal. I had somebody saying I was faking a lot of this stuff. Well, how can I fake it when I'm talking about it here on this channel? You're just saying there's no brick separator. Well, there wasn't. This set has one. We saw it in the bag. It's right there. It's provided, you know. So it's, you know, some people I think just kind of want to start a fight, but I'm like, you know, watch this channel. And now when somebody says, well, how do you base your scores? Watch the build installments. That's where these come from. I know like Denise and a few of you other out here watch this and just I guess to fill your room full of background noise, but you get to hear the work progress involved. You know, what's my thoughts at the time? Like this one here, putting this together. I want to go camping, and we just did accessories. We haven't done the camper yet. My dad would have loved this set. Whoops, and I put that the wrong way. Because my dad was really into camping when he was a little younger. Or was. Okay. Putting these two plates together can be a bit of a chore. And, you know, that kind of thing. And I miss the camping stuff. I really do. I remember sometimes we would go camping with my parents' friends, and they had kids around our age when we were younger, and that was even fun. We'd go exploring, we'd climb on rocks and all that stuff, and it was fun. It was real fun. Relaxing, lazy days, you know. And I still remember those days, and now my career got the best of me. We got to make 2 of these here. And I work pretty much all the time. And one of you said I'm a hard worker. Unfortunately, yeah, I just need to get a break from this stuff. Lego, work, everything in general at this point. And let's see, but you know, I mean, that's just how life is, and I got wrapped up with the career, taking care of my parents, and yeah, it's a lot of work. You know, I'm not gonna lie. And I had another comment today saying, where's the big tutorials at, or I'm unsubbing? I swear, I can't wait for January because I don't get a lot of these rude comments after that. Once that's gone, that's it. And I'm like, oh, you're going to have to start paying for tutorials if I keep getting those comments. I enjoy building stuff. I don't enjoy editing videos all that much. But the only way for me to share my ideas is, of course, doing this, and that takes up time. Sitting here filming is easy. This is easy. This is the fun part. The boring part is going to come after I film this. It's called editing. I have to do the graphics. I have to build up assets. I have to write up the metadata for the video. Not fun. And yeah, that's how it is on YouTube. But this channel's taken off, so if it continues to take off, I am going to focus more time on this. And I'm thinking about getting a second camera. Thinking about it. I don't know if I am. Just to have a camera that's stationary, that's overhead. And then I can flip-flop. Like, okay, I need to do a close-up. I'd put it up on the close-up camera and then go back to the other one. I've been playing around with something similar to that. It would take a lot of syncing up to do, but it shouldn't be hard. Just more editing. And we would do that more for the bigger sets. I wouldn't do that to every one of these. That would just be killer. Thought this was white. No, this is that aqua blue. Now, my older campers I built in Lego were just plain white boxes. Now I try to add some accents. And I kind of want to break away from doing just the typical white campers. So I'm going to try to do that here. I'm not sure what we're doing in here. We'll find out. So we're just doing the base of it. Obviously we got the axles, but we don't know exactly what part of the vehicle we're working on right now. So this would just be indexed as chassis. I think bag 1 is the chassis. But look at the bright colors we're using in this. This is attracting my attention. You know, and I'm an adult, a male adult, and it's attracting the bright colors. Look at the colors in this. It's, you know, my campers are just dingy because I'm going to be honest. My campers are just kind of meh because there's not a lot of colors in them. My later campers, I started applying color. Earlier ones, no, not so much. They were kind of boring. That's all I had. And yeah, I will critique my own work. I'm not bashful about it, but I can always improve and make my builds better. Alright. Hoping you can see what I'm doing here. That's what your chassis should look like so far. Right. Now, I don't think I've seen the... I don't think I have any medium reserve brackets like this, so that's nice to see that in that color. I overflowed on these. I had to get a bigger bin. That'd be good for making cars. Okay, this goes right here. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the build so far. It's keeping my interest in stuff like that. Okay, and then after that, it was like we're just doing 1 or 2 pieces at a time. What's the age range? 7+, so yeah, it's probably why we're building rather slow. But, you know, that's to be expected. I really want to see how Lego pulls this one off. The camper's obviously 8 studs. So, this should fit on a rolled base plate pretty easily. Yep, so right now it's winter time, but I'm building this, but this would make a really good spring-summer set. Just sitting out on your back porch or your front porch with a friend or two, or just by yourself, and just build and have fun. Just to have fun. That's what this is about. Even in the land program, they tell us, this is meant to be for fun. And we have guys on there and gals that are just, this is their full-time gig. This is what they do for a living. I think myself and a handful of other people only do this as a hobby. And it's kind of a shame too, because I like to put stuff together and show you how it comes along. And we'll set these here. Got to cover that drafty wheel well. We don't want extra bugs and stuff coming in. And I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to really clear my throat. And I didn't think you wanted to hear that. So, now, where did we leave off? Okay. But yeah, I'd say the set so far is at a 10. Now, like I said, I could put this piece in, the whole thing can disintegrate, and I have to ding it down a few points. We don't know. So far, that's strong. That ain't going nowhere. So, if this thing's continuously going to be strong like this, this is meant for play, and that's what I'm looking for. Is it strong? Is it meant for play? Is it going to be a brittle set? You know, some people think I'm pretty generous on the scores. No, I'm not, but if it's something that's strong, I mean, here's the deal. I'm not going to say, oh, I don't like the set, I'm going to fail it. Somebody wanted me to do that. Well, you don't like the set, why did you give it a high score? Because somebody else may enjoy it. It's like the Panda Bear. I didn't like it. It was a good strong build, but I didn't like it. But I'm not going to say it gets a 0 or a 1 because I hated it. I didn't like it. It was a boring build. But somebody else may find it relaxing. So my opinion at that point is just that, my opinion. But I'm not going to just do that. Okay. You know, that would not be fair to you, the viewer. So I try to keep everything in an open mind. What if a lot of young builders that are gals may want to, that just like friends, they may want a camper. Here you go. I mean, so far you are getting a good build, and for $60 for this set alone is not bad for what we're getting here. $60 for about close to 800 pieces. I think the price per part is pretty good on this one. And in addition, really think about it, you get some oddball colors. Okay, let's see here. And that's the type of stuff I'm looking at. What kind of stuff are we getting here for the buck? Is it something that's going to keep my interest, or is it something that's going to put me to sleep like a newborn baby on a spring day? Yeah, well, this one here is definitely dragging my interest. It's grabbing my attention. It's got bright colors, I'm not going to lie to you. Alright, so looks like we have something with the hitch. Okay. Yeah, but I think you're going to enjoy this set when you get it. I'm not lying. Sometimes I'll get sets that are boring to put together. Sometimes they look boring on the box. This just fits in here. I wonder what that's for. It just sits in there. I thought it'd be nice as a trailer hitch, but still. So, let's see here. Now we got this goofy thing. And I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe that's the toilet, and that's the gray water tank? Or no, that's the black water tank. That's probably what that is. And this is how you flush the system out. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of figuring that out. Like, is that where all the human waste goes? We'll kind of keep it clean here. I don't know if anybody's eating dinner or not, but well, it depends on what time you're watching these. But I think what I'm going to do is break this down into 2 build installments. So bags 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, and then the review. And this goes on top of this one. So it looks almost like that's a toilet. It almost looks like one. Or if you need extra wall hangers to hang up your Lego art, there you go. Alright, now what are we building now? So let's say we did the chassis and we're doing something here that's related, I don't know. I'm going to be easier just to stick that in there now and shove it in like that. Yeah, I got to work on Whoops I Broke, and I need to get that video edited and ready to go today. And yeah, and this thing here just slides in too. I mean, what are we doing here, Lego? And then now we got the string. Or the rubber band. And the rubber band just goes around this. Right there. Okay. So I'm not sure what all this stuff does. This could be for accessories, we don't know. Okay, I don't have this in my building guides right here. First time I've ever seen that. And they just tell you that this thing has that, take it out, you know, that kind of thing. And yeah, I really, well, those don't go there. I can't wait to see what this looks like when I'm done. I kind of want to just kind of tinker with it. Okay, and yes. Indeed, this is a toilet. It's a toilet seat. Like that. So the first thing we got to do... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? This... Oh, look. So there's probably some kind of a flushing mechanism with this one. I'll have to have this index so we'll know what we're building here. Alright, so now we know what that does. Well, we got to have a place to go to the bathroom while we're building the RV, huh? So we're going to have to kind of prepare ourselves for that. I mean, it's a good way to use these wall anchors. I just wish you can get them when they're not so big. At least it comes out still. It's just kind of wiggly because we're not done yet. But okay, back over here. Yeah, I think the 45-degree angle is a lot better for you guys. I'm not covering it up. And plus, I'm backing away and showing you, except we are barely hanging on here. Hold on, something's going on. Did I forget some parts? I bet I did. Okay, I did. First off, this is supposed to go back here, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I did mess up some stuff. I skipped a step. I skipped step 37, so this goes here, and then there's a stud that goes here. And then now this goes here, and this is your flushing mechanism. Okay. I was like, what am I doing there? I'm not even getting that done right. No, I skipped. That's my fault. No, I'm not going to fail the set because I made a mistake. And so far, it's still pretty strong. It hasn't fallen apart. I think whoever's going to get this, you're going to have a lot of fun just putting it together and seeing how it all works. So I would just say we're going to do the chassis and the flushing toilet when we're done here. Okay, and then this goes here. So yeah, I mean, you just push this right here. That's kind of cool, huh? So it actually functions, which is really nice. These go together. Okay, I thought maybe this here. Well, okay. My voice cracked. Okay, you can probably imagine what those are for, and I'll show you here. I guess this is what we're gonna play with this right now. So this is a demonstration. Right, they give you something, so you can do your number one, set that in there, and then we can flush the toilet. Okay. Oh, got to do a number two. Oh man, I ate too much. I got to do another one now. And then you would access your gray water tank right here and pull them out. So that's what that's for. And I actually have a radiator grill. So what did I miss here? Let me put this in here. Yeah, it even shows you where all the human waste goes. I mean, that's just... not even my campers do that. Let me go make sure what I'm missing here, because I have one extra radiator grill. And we're going to put this in here real quick, this other number one. There we go. Let's see what the radiator grill goes. Okay, the radiator grill goes on this. I forgot it. Right in there. So let me go ahead and see if I can kind of wiggle that in there. Alright, so see if we forget something, just, you know, we'll just fix it real quick here. There we go. Whoa! That's my fault, so I'm not going to ding Lego because I forgot that. But I mean, honestly, yeah, it's very clever. And yeah, we got a working toilet before we got the rest of it done, and that's what we have remaining for bag 2. And we're getting close to 40 minutes, so I think we're going to wrap up with bag 3. And yeah, so far the set is keeping my interest, especially with the flushing toilet and the gray water tank. Maybe I'll have to figure out how to put those in mine. And now, so far we haven't put any stickers on here, but that's got me worried because I have a feeling the stickers are going to hit full force. Oh, wow, a black 2x4 45-degree slope. When was the last time you ever saw one of those? Yeah, and I'm just hoping I'm not getting a sore throat from that cold. Everybody here has been hit hard, and I've been feeling the side effects from it. I did get my shots and stuff, but try to avoid it. All right, so now we're putting together Autumn. Let's get her done real quick. I got her torso and her hair. Oh, there's her head. I think we got 20 million Autumns. Oh, and she's even got freckles too. At least she doesn't have those painted freckles. Like it was a trend out here for a while where the kids would paint freckles on their face, and I thought, why? I've even seen that at work. I'm like, I'll walk by, I go, what happened? Oh, I'm just trying something new. I said, wait, those are not real, right? No. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, why would you want to paint freckles on your face? It's beyond me. There we go. And now we got, okay, so Autumn, I keep getting her confused with Paisley. So there she is right there. And she likes, well, it looks like she likes camping, roasting marshmallows, and the footprints. Probably likes to explore for wild animals. So well, that's kind of cool. And yeah, so she's done. Ready to use the John. Alright, now we're going to continue back on with the camper. Okay. Right. Boy, I'm starting to see a lot more bricks and sets. Look at that 2x4 red brick. That's very rare. In fact, we're not even done with the chassis on that yet. Well, now we know where this goes. Okay. And yeah, I don't think I have a lot of these in medium nougat. All right. Yeah, right now it's like almost 70 degrees outside and it's winter time. So that's, winter's over. Now we're heading back to spring. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Oh, is somebody sick and they don't want to go to work? Welcome to Big Boy Land. You know what I have to go through when I had to work. Boring times. And I was sick too, and I still had to do meetings. And when I got home, I just went to bed. All right. Okay, I got to install the hardwood floors. Wait a minute, we're not done. I almost made another mistake. See, I'm kind of goofing up here. I'm still mesmerized by that. I mean, yeah, it's, I mean, and then we're now messing with the light aqua color, which is cool because this is a color I don't have a whole lot of. And yeah, it's kind of a waste of space in here. You think they'd use it for storage or something. Okay, so it looks like you're on a throne in here. Maybe that's how it is. I tell you, this is the rear, and this is the living quarters. And now we have a brick that I can't find. Is this the water and the mains hookup right here, the electrical? And then we proceed back on here. with the aqua blue. I mean, how often do we work with colors like this? I rarely do, if ever. It's just very, very small builds, and I don't have enough of it. I still won't have enough of it after the set, but it's enough to maybe make a small shack out of it. It's a nice pastel blue. It's really kind of soothing to look at. All right, and then now we have these. Oh, you don't want to go to work sick? Well, I've done it. Yeah. He refuses to get his COVID and his flu shots. And that's why he doesn't work for me, because I like, you got to get your shots. And if you refuse, then that's it. Because it's not fun to get everybody at work sick. But no, so that's a whole rant there for another day. Try being sick while you're on vacation. That's never fun. I remember one time I was at the beach years ago, and right on the last day, I started feeling really kind of miserable. I mean, I caught some cold. The next day we went home, and I just crashed for a day or two. But I had a lot of fun, though. That wouldn't have been it, but still. It was like, ugh. Being sick on vacation, that's never fun, because you're missing out on all the festivities. Okay, this looks like we're building the front bumper now. And after I get done with this installment, I'm going to take a breather. I got to pick up some of these lawn blow-ups and make sure the water's out of them, make sure they're dry, and pack them away. I got 4 of them I got to do, and I've only dried out 2 of them. Well, they're drying out now. I'm going to see if they're done, and if they're done, I'm going to move some more out there and be done with it. So I want to get them done and packed up quickly so I can move on and do something better. And, you know, I can't even get that on there right, huh? Jay, you okay? I'm trying. I don't know. And oh, these are going in here. Is this something else hidden in here? Well, we know how the headlights are going to be connected. Oh, wait a minute. No, they don't go that way. Okay, this whole thing is just disintegrating. Be careful. I'm going to have to ding a little bit because that's just kind of fragile. You know, if that was my mistake. Because the whole thing is starting to come apart. Alright. I'd say this thing's built pretty solid for the most part. And I'm not sure what this is going to be for here. Maybe that could be for storage. We don't know. And place these here, and I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. And then now we got to put these on there. So I need these in this color. I got them now. I got 4 of them. Remember those F1 sets that were using these for the cockpit? Well, there you go. If you wanted to make a special car and you want to build it with that color, there you go. You got some of the parts to do it now. Hey, it's nice to work with colors other than black, black, white, and gray. I swear, there was a set that I was supposed to do, and I saw it on the box. I thought, I am not in the mood to do a black and white build again. So that's when I decided, well, I'm going to do the camper next. Plus, it's the next biggest one on the list. But I am going to have to start doing some of the boring ones because they're going to be coming up, and I'm like, I got to get them going. That doesn't go in there. But I've been running across these lately. Okay. Oh, I've never seen these transparent saucers before. They're using those for headlights. Oh, let me show you here. That. Kind of cool. Like that. And let's see. We've got to put more sides on here now. Looks like it's just the back wall. Okay. Yep, who's ready for camping? Who's ready for a road trip? I am. Let's see here. So, looks like this could either be a little trash can or a carton of orange juice sitting in the bathroom. We don't know. Lego campers, from what I have built, have been kind of really weird layouts. It's like, why are you doing things weird, you know? Okay, I think that is a trash can because this could be a sink. I don't know. This sits here. I don't know what that's for. Let's see, maybe it'll tell us on the next page. Or it won't. Wow, okay. But the build is keeping my interest. This is something that I'm going to try to get done today, just to kind of explore it. Whoa. Okay, let me get a little more comfortable here. Yeah, be careful. It's unstable. It's not like it's not solid. Even mine do that. And then we have the profile brick. I don't know if it's really critical for that to face a certain way, but just having the things going down, I'll show you here, like that, if that shows up. And I'd say this is a really decent model, but we haven't finished it yet. But I'd like to see it done. I got things I got to get done first. I got to charge this phone recorder up today so I can make sure I have enough battery for it, because it's like telling me Apple's very weird sometimes. It'll just say, "Oh, you got 20%." What does it do? It hangs the phone up, locks it on that screen where it just burns your battery down even more. And I'm like, why? What's the point of that? And I don't think I have any of these in this color. And then these go here. Well, if I could find the other one. Okay, let's start sorting parts. Okay, there it is. Okay. And, okay, I was like, wonder what we're going to do here. But no, these go here. Don't you dare do that again. We're going to hold you in my palm so you don't go flying around here. Pretend like you're the flying car in Harry Potter. There we go. got a nice contour. Okay, and then after that, we got more plates. We're getting to the point, but this is a very interesting. It's got color at least. It's not bland. What if I was building something that's just straight blue? It would be boring. And then after that, we put the seat cushions. So it looks like 3 figures can sit side by side in here. Oh, the mean book was trying to hide it from me. There we go. And then we got the steering wheel. Whoa! One of you did mention, though, that you're kind of glad to see Lego putting the steering wheels off to the side. And that's exactly what they did here. So this is actually going to be normal here. It doesn't have the wheel right in the middle, which is kind of silly. I get some that say, well, Jay, why do you put your steering wheels like that, you know, on the side when you really can't put a minifigure? It's just to replicate what you see in real life. And, you know, I mean, we still got a drafty motorhome. Yeah, I kind of want to go camping. Now, this might be a little too big for my campground here. It's kind of just chunky. But, of course, so are my motorhomes. So what am I saying? All right. My dad would have got a kick out of this. He really would have. Because he liked the camping stuff. Must be the hookups. We don't know what that's for. Right. This type of set here is something, if I did the photography, I'd like to take it outside and just do a good thumbnail with it. Instead of just on here, I may just do both. Just take it outside in an area of my garden that's nice and green and lush. Or just take it out in my front yard because the grass out there is really green. And then just have it sitting there would be really cool. Alright. Not sure what we're building here. We'll find out. I'll have it indexed accordingly. And those are silver metallic. And I will get to you in a second, Mr. Phone. Alright. And this goes here. Okay, so that's the sink basin there. You think they would have tiled that off or something? And then we stick this here to lock that in place. And yeah, that's oh, did I forget the tile? Yes, I did. I forgot to put the tile in front of that. That is my boo-boo. I was like, where do you put a tile in there? And I skipped the step until I saw it at the very end. Yeah, don't forget your tile. So this thing's pretty well finished off. And that concludes bag 4 or 3, and I forgot to put the hair accessory in Autumn. Here, put that in there so the aliens can't suck your brains out. There you go. So she's got her hair ribbon, and this is what we have remaining here. If you have one of each piece, it's fine. Usually stud flowers are like these. They give you one extra, I've noticed. I can always use those. Summation of Thoughts. And yeah, it looks like it's starting to look like a camper, or at least a vehicle. And I'm pretty pleased with it so far. It's not boring. And right now, we're probably about 45% through with the book. And you can see right there, we're getting pretty close. And I'm overall pleased with the build. I'm going to say it's probably a 9.9. Just some things are just You really got to kind of mash down and make sure it's put together right. The instructions can be a bit tricky. For the most part, they can be easily read. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this up real quick, and we'll kind of reminisce on it here. Let's set it up, and this will be the thumbnail here for the video. Yeah, the forest is kind of lacking, but it's a start. You know, get you somewhere. Let's put Mr. Ferret right here, and here's the bike. And this is all the stuff we've done from bags 1, 2, and 3. And overall, I'm still pleased with the set. Now, we haven't even touched these yet. That's got me worried because I have a film we're going to be putting on tons of this stuff on this build. But just from it right now, it looks really good. But tell me what you think.